Hey everyone, this is Arwen McCaffrey, and I'm about to go over my findings and implications for my project called Courage, Confidence, and Character, the Modern Day Girl Scout Program and Female Stereotypes. So the first part of my findings is the categorization of some of the badges as either artistic or domestic in their overall theme. 4 of the 26 badges, or 15.4% of the total badges in the program, were considered artistic, and they're shown here: the drawing badge, musician, digital photography, and jeweler. And 2 of the 26, or 7.7% of the total badges, would be considered domestic in nature: the simple meals badge and the gardener badge. So for a total of 6 out of the 26 badges, or 23.1% of the total badge program, can be classified as artistic or domestic. So the second part of my findings is based on the specific activity choices that are offered for each badge and whether they can each be defined as communal activities. And again, Denny defines communal activities as those which are explicitly designed to be performed with or for others. And approximately 166 of the 370 total activity choices for the 26 badges, or 44.9%, are classified in this fashion. So we're left with 20 out of 26 badges in the program, and all of those remaining 20 badges could be classified under the categories I've listed here. They are either STEM related, personal fitness related, outdoors or environmentally related. They teach practical life skills like first aid. They're tied to the cookie business and teach financial and business skills, or they deal with American government and civics. So why might the Girl Scouts of the United States of America include stereotypical ideas of femininity in its program? Are they perpetuating a gender construct by doing so? If the badge program was reconstructed with the input of thousands of girls, as GSUSA claims, then these typical female activities would have theoretically been requested by them to be a part of the program. As a result, the program would be structured around what kinds of activities girls want to do, and not necessarily based on a proscriptive idea of what females should do. It seems as though the inclusion of traditionally female activities is based on the girls' genuine interest in said activities and not modeled after a stereotypical feminine ideal. Likewise, communal activities comprise approximately 45% of the available activity choices. So girls can customize their program experience to reflect their desired level of social activity, indicating that the Junior Girl Scout program does not subscribe to the preconceived notion that girls are inherently more social than boys. It's important to recognize that while activities of an artistic, domestic, or communal nature are considered to be traditionally feminine, it does not make those activities fundamentally less important than others. While the activities present in the literature can be quickly categorized as such, they should not be judged accordingly, but rather considered in a broader ideological context. Indeed, the Boy Scouts of America employ these types of activities as well in their programs, and they are considered to be a model for traditional constructs of masculinity. Therefore, any judgments on the Girl Scouts based on the presence of these activities alone would be incomplete and unjust. So activities typically considered to be feminine are not less important for building leadership skills. Arguably, the ability to engage with individuals from a wide variety of backgrounds and to work successfully with them in a team setting, that is, engaging in a communal activity, is a vital skill for anyone in a leadership position. American culture has a long-standing tendency to equate feminine characteristics, values, or activities as less powerful and valuable than those typically associated with the masculine. So now to conclude my project. This examination of the Girl Scout badge program literature shows that artistic, domestic, and communal activities, which are considered to reflect traditional femininity, are used as part of the Junior Girl Scout program, but only as a cog in a larger machine. These activities do not form the crux of the badge program. Indeed, it includes 3 times as many badges from alternate subject areas such as STEM, citizenship, and financial skills. The data suggests that the modernized Junior Girl Scout program seeks to appeal to girls through a variety of activity choices, with a primary focus on community involvement, leadership, and personal growth and technology. It's interesting to note that founder Juliette Gordon-Low did not consider herself a feminist, nor did she think of her organization as feminist in nature. She believed that the Girl Scouts would be good for girls and that they would benefit from being outdoors and expanding their horizons, but not necessarily in a way that would bring them equality with males. Regardless, the Girl Scouts serves as an organization that works to empower women and other marginalized groups, as well as to improve their inclusion in the public sphere. Ultimately, the data indicates that the updates to the badge program keeps the Girl Scouts moving in a progressive direction, with the intent of teaching leadership skills through a variety of activities that appeal to girls with both traditional and modern interests. The Junior Girl Scout badge program does not seem to reinforce stereotypical ideas of femininity, but rather suggests a more dynamic concept of girls who are able to create their own destinies and who are prepared to be leaders in the 21st century. So there are many facets to the Girl Scouts program and its position in American culture that a critical lens could help illuminate, in addition to what we've demonstrated here. So while the content and application of the badge program provides the focus for this paper, feminist critical tradition could also be used to study the language and the visuals used in the Girl Scouts texts and media as a means to measure the efficacy of the program, which could be defined in terms of the number of alumni that go on to hold leadership positions in the corporate and political worlds. Or it could explore what the Girl Scouts' organizational affiliations are and how their mission could be potentially influenced by those affiliations. All right, everybody. Well, thanks a lot for listening, and I hope you learned something, and I really appreciate your time.